Oh boy, if you really missed Infosys and if you were not invested in Infosys, I'm pretty sure you will have a terrible feeling, a terrible FOMO feeling. I'm telling you, tomorrow or in next 3 months, Infosys is going to be in a great momentum. And if the market gives support, that means if you don't see some huge volatility in the market, you will see Infosys stock beating all the market participants, and that reflects in their number, and you will see every detail over here. So let's see. First of all, the headline number: Infosys beats the expectation by a huge margin in terms of guidance for FY22, from 16.5 to 17.5 to now they are giving a guidance of 19.5% to 20%. That's a 300 basis point jump, never seen before. No company has done that, and Infosys is that company who has done unthinkable. The market was expecting maybe it will be bit higher, maybe 100%, 100 basis point higher or a 50 basis point higher, and this is terrific result. And especially if you see in comparison to Wipro, you will find this even better. That's the magic of Infosys. And if you miss this rally from tomorrow onwards, probably you will have that FOMO feeling, I'm telling you, and you will try to cash this momentum in the Infosys stock. So let us look at some of the broad numbers. The constant currency growth in digital, it's 42% YOY and 21% YOY in revenue terms, that too in constant currency growth, constant currency term, 7% quarter on quarter. Have you seen that? Think of it, last quarter or quarter before that, Wipro gave us 7% number. This time Wipro gave us 3% number. So it's two times or more than two times what Wipro has come up with. Look at the operating margin, it's 23.5%, though it's bit lesser, okay, it's bit lesser to its own previous record, but just look at Wipro, it's 17.6, so it's much better. So let's look at these numbers in bit detail. When you look at their performance, YOY performance for each of these business segments, it seems like they are firing all guns blazing. From 15%, which is their financial segment, services segment, there is growth of about 48% in their manufacturing. What that indicates is Europe is firing all guns, all other verticals, geographies are contributing equally well. And though the contribution of the manufacturing will be lower than others, but the growth indicates the strong momentum which IT sector is witnessing right now. And from digital side, if we look at there, the digital side is much bigger now, and it is 58.5% compared to 56% in last quarter, and last year this was about 50%. That means the growth in the digital segment represents their operating margins are going to be healthy, because that is more profitable business area. Now look at the geographies, how their geographies are growing. If you look at the North America, the growth is 21%, Europe 27%. I told you manufacturing, Europe is manufacturing driven area, so 27% growth coming from there, and that's probably the manufacturing is contributing big time. And India is coming back with 40% growth. That means within, though it's very small segment, the company is growing well in India also. What is worrying right now, let's look at the utilization first. The utilization ratio excluding trainee is 88.5%. So again, if we do a comparison with Wipro, it is much better than Wipro. Wipro had 85% utilization ratio excluding trainee, and including trainee it is much better than Wipro. It is 82%, while Wipro was 75%. Let's look at the employee metrics now. When we look at employee metrics, they have added huge number of employees. Compared to last quarter, they have done net addition of about 13,000 employees. It's net addition, and the attrition rate is about 25.5%, which has gone up by a huge percentage. And despite that, look at this, while the attrition has gone really higher, they have done even bigger hiring. So quite a lot of hiring is taking place. And if you look at how their revenue per employee is doing right now, it's 57.9 k dollars. So every employee is earning around $57,000 annually for them. It appears that Infosys is winning that race among IT players, at least in the larger IT players, which is TCS, Wipro, HCL Tech, and Infosys. And it is matching the performance of Accenture. If you have not seen my Accenture video, probably feel I'll attach the link, I'll post the link in the description itself. So Accenture and Infosys are coming out as the best performing companies in these times, while Wipro did its best in last 2-3 quarters, but looks like it is stagnating. TCS on the other hand is struggling. So I am going to cover TCS today itself in a separate video, all for you coming over here in a sequence. Thank you.